Hi, this is Joe from PrepAgent. I'm here with my friend Melissa Rivadeneira. Melissa, help me out with the pronunciation of your last name.
Rivadeneira.
Cool. So Melissa just passed her exam. She's ready to sell real estate in Colorado. And one of the issues you had to overcome was English is not your first language. You speak 3 languages. I believe it's English, Spanish, and German. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
So that's a challenge. We always talk about how learning this stuff is like learning another language. So why don't you share your experience about that?
Yes, hi everybody. And first I want to thank you, Joe, for this opportunity and for creating PrepAgent, because that was one of the biggest thing for me that actually helped me a lot. And like you were saying, it was hard for me because my second language is English. And I would start thinking, oh, okay, well, that's going to be very complicated because I may not understand this material like somebody else will. And that kind of got me into negative thoughts.
Oh no,
And
gotta be
so,
positive.
yes, exactly. So after watching all of your videos, after attending the webinars, I will listen to the audio lessons on my car while I was working out, while I was cooking. So that kind of helped me a lot. So, and I started switching to my positive mind, and I finally passed. And I passed my national the first time, and the Colorado, I missed it by 1 question only. And
Oh,
yes, and I was really upset. But then I started listening to the webinars again, and I tried within a week and I passed.
yay. Good.
Yes.
So what tips do you give people whose English is not the first language? Because this is very common for people taking their real estate exam, because this career does provide a lot of second opportunities for people. So
Yes.
you do find a lot of people in your situation.
Exactly. And what I would say is first, just get that out of your mind. Like just because your first language is not English, you cannot do it. Just get that out of your mind. Just be positive. And start learning this, not like, okay, I need to study this so I can pass the exam. And you have mentioned that you're many times. You're not learning this just to pass the exam. You're learning this because you want to use this in your career. So when I got that into my head, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go all in. I'm going to put my 100%. I'm going to take my negativity out of my head. And I'm just going to study like, not just to pass the exam, but for my future.
Right. And now you're ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yes.
So now you're in the future, you're ready to go. So where are you selling real estate? Where are you going to be? So if we want to find you, and by the way, if you guys want to follow up with Melissa, you can look at the show notes below, point down below to the show notes.
Right
Yeah.
there.
So we're going to provide links to the show notes. Excuse me. We're going to provide links in the show notes for how to find her if you want to do business in Colorado. What part of Colorado are you in?
I'm actually in Colorado Springs,
Colorado
Fountain area.
Springs. Oh, it's
Yes. Yes.
beautiful there. That's
Yes,
really
it
pretty.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Come
if you,
visit us, guys.
yes, isn't that like where the military is?
Yes, it is. We actually have multiple military bases here, but yeah, we're a military family and, we're happy serving
Right.
our
And I
country.
said it before, so I want to say it again. Thank you for your service. I know
Oh,
your husband does a lot for the country, and the wives matter too. The wives have to do a lot as well.
oh yeah, we do it too.
Right. So I know Colorado Springs. Is that where the Air Force is?
Yes, Air Force. We have Air Force. We have Army. We have, all type of stuff here.
Right. So people who are thinking about relocating there, whether it's for military reasons or not, or just because it's a super pretty area, you should contact Melissa. As we said, notes are below. And you speak 3 languages, so that's helpful for people: Spanish, English, and German. That could not be easy. So,
Oh.
yeah, so you can relate to a lot of different types of people.
Yes, exactly. So, and like I said, I'm also here to, to help the Hispanic community. There's many Hispanic community here that just are dreaming to buy a house. They don't know where to go. So, hey, just click the link.
Yes. So thank you. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, just thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody to PrepAgent. This has been so hard for me, and you guys made it really easy.
And one thing I want to say for you is you were very consistent. Like you attended a lot of the webinars, you participated in the Facebook groups quite a bit.
Yes, that was one of the things. Like I mentioned, I will listen to the webinar. Sometimes I couldn't be live, but people shouldn't be discouraged by that. you guys, especially by having the PrepAgent premium account, I
Yeah.
will be able to listen to those webinars even though after, right? And I will listen to those on the way to dropping my kids in school, like I mentioned, when I was working out, while I was cooking. So that's totally beneficial for someone that really wants to go all in on this.
Right. You didn't wait
Business
for the
career.
last minute the weekend before.
No, oh my God, I will not do that. I could not have done that. No, no, at
Right. Because
all.
I just remember, like, you've been communicating for a while trying to get this done, and you've been doing it the right way.
Yes.
So, with that being said, congratulations. And this is Joe from PrepAgent with Melissa Rivadeneira.
There you go.
And that's
You
it.
got it.
So, bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.